The Wise Little Goat. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between lush, green hills, there lived a wise little goat named Gizmo. Gizmo was known throughout the village for his intelligence and cleverness, often helping the other animals with their problems. One bright sunny day, Gizmo decided to venture into the hills to find the freshest grass to munch on. As he trotted along the winding path, humming a cheerful tune, he noticed a shadow trailing behind him. It was Sneaky, the cunning wolf, who had been eyeing Gizmo for quite some time, hoping to make him his next meal. Sneaky Wolf called out in a friendly voice, "Good day, Gizmo. Where are you heading?" Gizmo, aware of Sneaky's intentions, replied with a smile, "Hello, Sneaky. I'm off to find the juiciest grass on the hilltop. Would you care to join me?" The wolf, surprised by Gizmo's calm demeanor, agreed, thinking he could easily catch the little goat once they were away from the village. As they walked together, Gizmo began to weave a tale. "Did you know, Sneaky, that on top of the hill lies a magical tree that grants wishes? I have heard stories from the old turtle, Emma, who claimed to have seen it with her own eyes." Intrigued, Sneaky asked, "What sort of wishes can this tree grant?" "Any wish you desire," Gizmo replied. "But only those with a pure heart and clever mind can find it. The journey is filled with puzzles and challenges that test your wit." Eager to reach the tree, Sneaky urged Gizmo to quicken their pace. As they climbed higher, Gizmo pointed to a narrow, rickety bridge that spanned a deep ravine. "This is the first challenge," he explained. "We must cross it carefully." Sneaky, confident in his agility, strutted forward. But as soon as he stepped onto the bridge, it swayed violently. Gizmo, however, had a plan. "You must move slowly and keep your balance," he advised. The wolf, determined not to show weakness, tried to steady himself but stumbled, nearly falling into the ravine. Gizmo, light on his hooves, crossed effortlessly and encouraged Sneaky to follow his steps. Reluctantly, the wolf obeyed and finally made it across. They continued their journey until they reached a clearing with a large, intricate maze. Gizmo said, "This maze leads to the magical tree. We must work together to solve it." Sneaky, frustrated and impatient, charged ahead, ignoring Gizmo's advice. He quickly became lost among the tall hedges. Gizmo, on the other hand, carefully observed the patterns and pathways, making his way through the maze with ease. Eventually, Gizmo reached the center of the maze, where a magnificent tree stood, shimmering with golden leaves. Sneaky, after several failed attempts and following Gizmo's faint trail, finally arrived, panting and exhausted. "Where is the magic?" Sneaky demanded, looking around. "The magic," Gizmo explained, is not in the tree itself but in the lessons we have learned on our journey. Patience, cleverness, and cooperation are the true rewards. Sneaky realized the truth in Gizmo's words and, humbled by the experience, thanked the wise little goat. From that day on, Sneaky no longer tried to trick the villagers and instead used his cunning to help others, becoming a friend to all. Gizmo returned to the village, hailed as a hero for his wisdom and bravery. And so, the wise little goat lived happily, always ready for the next adventure and to share his wisdom with those in need. The moral of the story: intelligence and cooperation triumph over cunning and deceit, teaching that wisdom and teamwork lead to true success. If you like this video, please share and subscribe and click the bell icon. Thanks for watching.